Welcome back to Insert Game here with your hosts, Rix
and Jared.
Excellent. Okay, we're going to watch the trailers now and we'll talk after.
I'm really proud of you for going on this trip.
You're gonna have so much fun. And remember, if something chases you, run.
We have learned more in the past decade from genetics than a century of digging up bones. A whole new frontier has opened up. We have our first genetically modified hybrid.
You just went and made a new dinosaur?
Probably not a good idea. Almost 40 feet high. Really think she climbed out?
Depends.
On what?
What kind of dinosaur they cooked up in that lab. Evacuate the island. She's a highly intelligent animal. She will kill anything that moves.
Oh, God.
I look at each of you, and I see the marks of this long and terrible war. If we die tonight, mankind dies with us. The machine sent a Terminator back to the time before the war to kill my mother, Sarah Connor.
Sir, let me save her.
What you're doing right now, this is the end of the war. The time you're going back to, she'll be scared and weak. Take care of her for me, Kyle.
Come with me if you want to live. Now, soldier!
This is all wrong. John sent me here to save you.
From the Terminator that was sent back to kill me, I know, but we already took care of him.
We
I've been waiting for you.
The time John sent you to, it no longer exists. Everything's changed.
We can stop Judgment Day from happening.
Run! Where is he?
be back.
What?
There has been an awakening. Have you felt it?
Okay, so our first trailer was... What was it?
Jurassic World, actually.
Not bad, not bad. I was a bit shocked to see that they were doing another Jurassic World. What did you think?
It's Jurassic Park, and it's great, and I like Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park 1 and...
They did 2 and 3, but I don't think 3 was that good, to be honest.
I don't talk about 3, it's like non-existent.
Anyway, what do you think of the gates? Because it was very, very leading back to the original look. Of
they were going back into trying to make it as original as the first one. Of course, they didn't have the old school cars that they used to drive around in the first one. They used these sphere pods type things.
Yeah, I noticed these, the travel pods. They seem nice, but they seem a bit flimsy. I know they're probably made out of some kind of bulletproof plastic or glass, but they looked a bit easy to get into.
Yes, and yeah, you're right. It did look flimsy, and I was like, "What the hell?" And I was like, "Oh, another Jurassic Park! Oh, everything's gonna go wrong."
It wouldn't be a Jurassic Park or Jurassic World if things didn't go wrong. What did you think of the whole shark scene?
I like that. I like that little jump. But if that thing could reach high enough to reach the shark, that thing could reach out and touch somebody.
Yeah, I noticed the whole kind of playback on SeaWorld and the whole kind of the splash of the whale drenching everyone in the first row.
Yeah, and that thing was a meat eater if it ate a shark. So, you know, that thing could have jumped out, seen someone and went, that looks tasty.
Yeah, they'll be screwed. And I like the shot of the amber as well. They did the whole kind of, oh look, this is where everything came from. Here is a mosquito that has the DNA of dinosaurs in it.
But this time we're gonna mix and match because we're humans.
Oh yeah, that's always a recipe for goodness.
Of course, you know, curiosity killed the cat and a few hundred people at the same time.
I also like the dinosaur vocals. I think there's one stage where you hear it murmur or something, and
yeah,
it was quite big.
It was a big throwback to the first one because of loads of the you know, gurgles and all of that with the first one. That was really good, and I did enjoy it. I'm quite surprised that it didn't have anyone from the first, second, or third film.
Yeah, that is interesting because just thinking about the effects in general, going back to the effects. The first one, it was very much, they made live scale dinosaurs. Everything was modelled as opposed to 3D modelling, which they probably did for this one.
Yes.
But, you know, so it's a different kind of filmmaking back then, but I'm sure it's going to draw the crowds in.
Yeah, so this film is due to be released 12th June 2015.
A little bit of a wait, but, you know, it's probably worth it to see Chris Pratt in it.
Yeah, Chris Pratt. I saw that and I was quite, Chris Pratt, he's a little bit more serious. Oh my god. Whoa, he did have a few quips in the trailer, but you know, he looked more serious. It looked like he kept that buff look. Can't wait for him to take his shirt off.
I'm sure a scene like that will be coming. And also Bryce Dallas Howard as Claire.
Bryce Dallas Howard?
I don't know much about her, to be honest. I've probably seen her and stuff, and I can't think of anything right now.
Because you're an asshole.
Yes.
No, it's just... Yes, no, I recognise her from a few things, but I just can't place where as well, and it's like really eating at me, and I'm gonna go and IMDb it because it's just the Internet Movie Database is just the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, true. I was quite happy to see Lauren Lapkus in it, as her character's called Vivian apparently, and she's just kind of tipping me off. Orange is the New Black, because that's what I remember her from.
Yes, and also Nick Robertson. He's not been in that much things, but I watch him in the TV series Melissa and Joe, not Joey, and he plays Ryder in that, and he plays a bit of an idiot in that TV show. So seeing him play something completely different, or he might still play an idiot in this, a lovable idiot, but who knows? And also Judy Greer, who is one of my favourite voice actors, as they would say in America, actresses. Yeah. She's in Archer. She plays.
I can't remember.
No,
oh my god, how can we forget this?
I know.
Oh, we're in a danger zone.
But I listened to her on Mark Maron, and she is quite funny when she was talking to Mark and explaining to him about her life. So yeah, so I was quite intrigued to see, but she's only got like a small part in it. I would assume.
Well, I'm actually looking forward to watching this one. I will be lining up at the tickets office to get my ticket. Actually, what am I talking about? I'm going to get it online like I normally do. But yeah, I will be looking forward to this one.
Yes, so would I.
The trailer out of 10, what do you think?
I'll say 4 out of 10. It didn't get explained that much. It was just people screaming and running.
Yeah, you're right. It's pretty much
I'll wait for the second trailer. Yeah. I'll wait for the second trailer to come out. Have a bit of an explanation of the story.
Yeah, I would rate it the same. I'd say a 4 out of 10 for this one. But it was nice seeing it back on the big screen.
Yes, I know. After all these years.
Yeah, great. Okay. The next trailer up was Terminator Genisys, which is one of the movies I like to call a restart or a reset movie, as Star Trek did with their whole redefining the whole universe and being able to introduce new stories and new characters.
Which was a good idea, and it's a good idea with this. Of course, we still have Arnold Schwarzenegger, so that's going to be great to see him, and it's a different type of Arnold. Oh my god, he gets older!
Oh yes, there was a clip where he had his grey hair, and I actually thought it was quite suited him. It looked quite good.
I thought it suited him as well. I'll be back. What?
I could see him doing a lot of romantic comedies with that kind of hair. Don't look at me that way. Stop looking at me that way.
Dude, don't ever say that again.
Alright, I won't say that again. But Jay Courtney is Kyle Reese. I remember him from Die Hard, where he had a bit of a shaved head.
And I remember him from Spartacus.
Okay.
Oh my god, my mind went blank there. Yes, he was Spartacus. He was Spartacus's closest friend until Spartacus had to kill him in a friendly match.
Ah, okay. I didn't watch that one. I guess
It was the first season. Oh my god, you are a waste of my time.
I was watching other stuff at the time. I've got a very busy life. And other possible credits. I've noticed on IMDb there was Matt Smith in there.
I'm still trying to wonder how Matt Smith was in there. It doesn't make no sense to me, and it's just so weird. Oh, there was also what I heard, and I think I saw him, Robert Patrick, the original T-1000.
Oh my god, yes. Byung Hun Lee, I've probably said his name wrong.
Don't kill us.
Yeah, he's a South Korean actor, and he looks very much like a young Robert Patrick if he was South Korean. But yeah, no. I remember him from G.I. Joe, both movies, and he's a pretty solid actor, and yeah, he makes a good enemy in this.
Well, we don't know. We assume he makes a good enemy.
No, he's got the whole look to him. He's got the whole kind of he's based himself off the T-1000, off Robert Patrick, of the very stone-faced killer. I'm coming after you. I'm gonna leg it after you if I need to. And there's a really cool scene where he chops off part of himself, turns it into
chopped up part of himself. It's so big. I'm gonna chop it off and throw it at you, dude. Man, that thing gets real big.
Yeah.
Woo! Let me touch it. Let me touch it.
Okay, that's X-rated now.
Sorry.
Courtney B. Vance as Miles Dyson. That's an interesting swap out from the original Joe Morton.
What about Emilia Clarke?
Emilia Clarke?
Yeah.
Please explain.
I was quite surprised because watching the trailer, I don't recognise her. Looking at her, I'm thinking, who is that? Who is that? I'm gonna have a look. I'll check it out. And then I'm finding Amelia Clarke. Oh, she's been in Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones? Who is she? Daenerys Targaryen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Mother of Dragons. Yes. She does look different with her, probably her closer to natural hair colour, yeah.
I think that is just her natural hair colour.
Yeah, it could be. But,
or her hair colour could be black for all we know.
But she does look different. It's shocking to see how much hair colour can change.
And now I'm good. Now I know she's in playing, Sarah Connor. I'm going to be listening to her accent.
Yeah.
Because she's English, so she's going to be playing an American accent. I mean, playing, she's going to be having an American accent.
Well, come with me if you want to live. You can replay that
now,
moment.
soldier!
So that's Terminator Genisys, which I think I'm actually excited for this because I always like a good Terminator movie.
But the trailer for this, really good. I did enjoy it.
Yeah, I did like this one. They're really building up the action and the whole jumping out of the aeroplane with my grey hair and shooting through the sky, going through another helicopter.
Yeah,
looked pretty badass.
I like that. I'll be back. What?
Okay. What would you rate this out of 10?
I would say a 6 out of 10 for this one. Like I say, excuse me, it was a lot better.
Yeah, it was. I like this one a lot better than the last trailer that we talked about. But I would say 7 out of 10. I just think it had that kind of thumping Terminator feeling to it.
Right, because it went do-do-do-do-do.
Well, not even that. I mean, you got to see a Terminator firing a weapon. It looked very polished compared to the original Terminators, but
Hey.
What?
Hey. Dude, do not say that. I still love the freaking first and second one. I will kill you for saying that.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Definitely. I will be there on the big screen? No.
I'm on the big screen.
I'm on the big
Get
screen.
off the big screen, sir.
Okay. I'm sorry. I won't do that again. Yeah, but it's going to be good. Okay, next one up was Star Wars 7, The Force Awakens, because it was tired.
Yawn.
Yeah, what do you think about this?
When I first saw it, I thought it was spectacular. The setup for what was going to happen, and remember, this is just a teaser trailer.
Yeah, true.
So you're thinking, what they have shown for everyone, wet everyone's palate.
Yeah,
and got them ready. And there have been mixed reviews about the lightsaber scene.
There has.
What did you think of it?
I thought the lightsaber scene was very interesting. It was one of those moments where you're like,
so you didn't
it's interesting. It's like it's something that's new, and it's got a hilt now that it actually has a proper hilt to it that can actually potentially protect you. But there's been a lot of, as you're saying, a lot of talk about
speculation about why would somebody put a hilt on the lightsaber. It's a lightsaber. The lightsaber has an ending where the force of the light comes out. They could have designed it to come out the side, just to be a lot shorter, so it gives it a hilt. The way it looked was brilliant. I liked it. I thought it was great. How he stumbles into the woods and he just drags it out, and it comes out. The lightsaber comes out, then the hilt comes out. I'm thinking, brilliant.
I know. Visually, it looks stunning. But I love the fact you've got all the fanboys out there, which and fangirls, which have been saying that, the way it's been designed, you can just cut off part of the hilt with another lightsaber because it's not joined properly. There's inconsistencies in the way it's designed.
How's it inconsistent?
Well, they're saying that
they are aware that the thing has a crystal inside of that great big thing.
Yes, there is a
so
crystal.
How is it an inconsistency? You cut one part off it. It's just going to go mental out the side. It's a crystal. You need to know these things if you're going to argue.
I understand, but this it has a lot of speculation on it. I mean, you type that into a search engine right now, you're going to see multiple images of people making fun of it. I even saw one where the guy turns it into a Christmas tree. He turned it into a rotating Christmas tree, which actually looked really.
You know what? I would have turned it into a rotating dildo.
Right, again with the X stuff.
Sorry, that's the only thing. That's me done. That's my limit.
Right, fair enough. What do you think of the unmasked stormtrooper? He may not even be a stormtrooper.
I don't think he's a stormtrooper. I think he was hiding away from the stormtroopers, and he killed a stormtrooper and tried to wear their outfit.
Yeah, John. What's his name? John Boyega.
Yeah, Boyega.
Attack
the Block. If you don't know, Attack the Block, and he was in a few episodes of 24 Live Another Day.
Yeah.
Or live forever. Or die without forever.
Yeah, something to that effect. But yeah, he was. There's just that moment again caused a lot of controversy. It was going, oh, there is a stormtrooper of a colour, and he's obviously going to die first. He's obviously scared. What's going on? And wait, he clearly isn't a stormtrooper, because weren't they all clones?
Well, you know, the big major war, loads of clones died, and you know what in the Star Wars Episode 2, did what's his name blow up the facility or something? Or something happened to the facility.
Oh gosh, yes, there was something, and then they had to recruit or something like that.
Yeah, so they started recruiting, and that's what people haven't noticed, that all the clones are thinking about. But it's 30 flipping years.
I know.
How you people can't have the common sense? Oh my god!
I had a feeling this was coming.
Fuck me!
Oh man,
some people are so narrow-minded. It's unbelievable.
Gosh.
Moving on.
Yes, swiftly. Warwick Davis. Again, he's back in action.
Oh, yes.
Yes, we haven't seen anything with him in the trailer, but he has been credited on there. Also, Anthony Daniels. Again, obviously, you can't have a Star Wars movie without C-3PO in it. And he's an interesting character in real life.
What about Andy Serkis?
Andy Serkis, yes. You can't have a Star Wars movie without him nowadays, because
you can't have anything that has any type of...
any kind of CGI in it, or any kind of modelling on an actor, on facial expressions and all this,
or on some type of animal. You have to have Andy Serkis.
He's
good at being a monkey.
Yes, he is. Also, we've got Greg Grunberg in there, or Grunberg, I should have said his name correctly, from Heroes fame as Matt Parkman. Yeah, he's not going to be Matt Parkman in there, because that would be quite a weird crossover. Mm-hmm. But
and plus, he's not a mind reader too.
Yeah, his powers went way beyond mind reading.
Oh, well,
mind
control.
One of my favourite powers.
Eat your cereal. What can I do?
And going back to something we talked about earlier, Jessica Henwick, also in Game of Thrones. She was in that briefly. I think it was the first episode. Is Nymeria Sand, I believe her name was. But yeah, there's a bit of a fun fact for you to throw out there. What do you think of the Millennium Falcon?
What do you think I thought of the Millennium Falcon? Sorry, I can't pronounce Millennium Falcon properly there.
Oh, man.
But it's amazing. It looks so good.
Yes, it did look... It did barrel roll. When it
did the barrel roll. I love that.
Pretty awesome. And I'm pretty sure...
So that means it's still working after 30 years. Still most probably still the fastest ship in the universe.
Oh god, that would be quite depressing if it meant that such an old ship, which was recommissioned, it was a freighter ship originally, right? Mm-hmm. If that's still the fastest ship there, then it's going to be Need for Speed with spaceships.
Yeah. All we need is a bald guy.
I wouldn't be surprised if he shows up in this. That'll be very interesting. Yes.
I'm Groot. Wrong film, dude.
Oh god. That's not good. So, what would you rate this out of our scale of 10?
I was gonna say I will rate this as a flipping 8, but then I saw, not to you, sir, a continuity error.
Oh, he's taking that from me. Oh,
no, I'm not, sir. I am not taking it from you. I saw it, not you.
Thief.
In the thing, Bob, in the trailer, we was watching, and you know where John Boyega stands up, and then you see the next scene of the girl trying to start that little motorbike
the travel
thing.
Pod. I don't know what it's called.
And then you see her just starting it, and then you see this little rod on the side of it, and then you see her drive off. And remember, guys, that was to her left. So you see her drive off, and it's still to her left, and then you don't see it there. Continuity error. I will point it out. I saw it, not him. I mentioned it to Rick.
Such a liar.
Yes, I am a liar. He noticed it and then he pointed it out. I was like, I'm going to say it. So I'm going to say it's getting a 5 out of 10 because of that one continuity.
Whoa, that dropped.
Dude, it was going to be 8.5, almost 9, and then it done that. If you hadn't pointed that out, because when I first watched it, I was like, I'm in love.
Yeah, it was.
And then you pointed it out and then it went, boo. Go put a continuity error in a flipping, even if it's a teaser.
Oh man, excitement wise, I'm gonna give that a 7 out of 10. I don't care if it had a continuity error. There's gonna be tons. There's gonna be people saying that lightsabers don't look realistic or that's not right. But I don't care.
Even more
I want
realistic
to enjoy
than
a
before.
film. I want to enjoy the film. I just, you're gonna have that. You're gonna have in every film. You're gonna say, hey, that's a bit wrong. But yeah, it's a teaser trailer, as we're saying. They may correct it. Who knows? In the future years to come, they're going to have multiple editions of this, like they have every other Star Wars movie, and they're probably going to adjust that somehow and make it, more up to code. But yeah, I liked it, and I'm very excited about this one.
Extremely.
In fact, out of all three that we've reviewed, this is the one that I think most people are excited for. But
yeah, well, Jurassic Park came out in 1991, I think.
Gosh.
No, 1990. It's very early 90s. 1991 or 1994.
Please, someone comment and correct him, please.
You don't know I'm right, so you don't need to correct me. Correct this. God. And Star Wars came out in 1983. There's going to be a few more fans. It's going to have a huger fan base.
Yes, they will.
This is why J.J. Abrams is like, if I mess this up, I'm going to wake up and someone's going to be standing over me with a pillow and a pistol.
Thank God, because last time we recorded this bit, you said something a bit more dire and involving
kittens.
Yes, let's say kittens.
Yeah, I'm not going to repeat that.
Yeah, don't repeat that. Okay, we've come to the end of our episode, and let us know what you think in the comments below.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well done. It's been a long, grueling time. I hope you have a drink out there, and we'll see you next time.
Peace!
Really?
Yeah, sorry.